Hi, everybody. Dan Ullman, Mike Beer, the DRF.com Formulator Race of the Day for Saturday, July the 22nd, race number 10 at Saratoga. Grade 1 stakes action for fillies and mares. Let's take a look at the field for the Diana at 1 1/8 on the Mellon Turf Course, a field of 6. Chad Brown has 2, and everyone recognizes the name of the superstar, number 3, Lady Eli.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody does recognize her name. I feel like just about everybody probably recognizes the other one, too, after her last race, but in a lot of ways, this race is all about Lady Eli. I mean, she's way the horse to beat. I think the 1 1/8 actually does her some favors, and I like her last race a lot.
Never out of the exacta from 11 lifetime starts. Chad Brown shipped her for the Grade 1 Gamely in that last race at Santa Anita. She was the best horse on paper.
Yeah.
She was catching Avenge, the second favorite, off of a lengthy layoff. But I like the fact that she was able to adapt to the pace scenario. There wasn't a lot of speed signed on. She was able to sit off Avenge through a solid pace, and then she kicked on home over a pretty solid horse, Goodyear for Roses.
Yeah, it was a heads-up ride from Irad Ortiz just to go. He knew who the horse to beat was, Avenge, and that horse was Speed. So he just sort of let Lady Eli keep up with her early, and then she was much the best in that race. And I like the way that she kept finding through the stretch, because Goodyear for Roses is in good form and had a good trip, and Lady Eli just wouldn't let her into the race. Listen, she's really good. She's probably a pretty short price in this race, but she's also way the horse to beat.
4 to 5 on the morning line for the 3, Lady Eli. Chad Brown also has the number 2, Antono, a perfect 2 for 2 in North America. Very visually impressive winner of the Grade 1 Just a Game last time out. It took her a while to get going, but once she altered course down towards the inside in the late stages, she rolled on late. Now, she's not a great gate horse, and do you think she's going to get enough pace to set her up?
I don't know. There's not a lot of pace in this race, but I'd be surprised if it wasn't at least fairly run. I don't know. I really struggled with this horse, Dan. I hear what you're saying about her last race, and it was visually impressive, and I know it caught a lot of attention. I'll be honest, I don't know how I really feel about it. I mean, I think she ran fine. I'm with you. It sort of took her a while to get going at the top of the stretch. I don't know about you. I wasn't sure that she was getting anything in there. She finished fast up the inside. Maybe it's a really good sign that she's now 2 for 2 for Chad, and he's gotten her back to her good form, because she started out like a good horse over there, totally lost her form, and now Chad's got her back again. Maybe that's a good sign. As the second choice in this race, I think a clear-cut second choice in this race, stretching out to 1 1/8. She's all yours. I'm not betting her.
Let's see what the Timeform U.S. Pace Projector has in store for this year's Diana. We see the number 6, Dickinson, out to the front. Not really a confirmed front runner, but she is tactical, and that's perhaps a major advantage in this race. She had a 3-race graded stakes win streak snapped by Antono in the Just a Game last time out, but we know that she can beat Lady Eli. She did it on the square in the Jenny Wiley 2 starts back. And last time out, do you think that she was hampered when the pace setter, Sassy Little Lila, tried to drift her out into the stretch, and maybe that affected her somewhat?
It could be. I suppose if that's the excuse, she could have been second instead of third. I just don't think she was winning in that race. To me, it was, for whatever reason, it was just a little bit of a step back for her in the Just a Game. Obviously, she can do better than that. She is 2 for 2 over this 1 1/8. That's a good thing. I like that pace projector, too, because the more I looked at this race, the more I just thought, I hope Paco just sends her to the front in here. I think she can go to the front and be effective with that running style, and she's just run so many good races. That race at Keeneland, when she beat Lady Eli, that was an unbelievable performance. If she can run that race, I think she can win. I didn't pick her, but I'm definitely going to use her.
If she doesn't go to the front, likely the 5. My impression for Shug McGahee will go out there. She was on the pace 2 starts back, a slow-paced race, going 1 1/8 at Belmont. Last time out, no match for the streaking New York, bred trained by Chad Brown, 4-star Crook. My issue with My Impression is, towards the end of last year, it looked like she was really on the verge of a big 4-year-old campaign. She's run 4 times, and it doesn't look like she's improved that much.
Yeah, I agree with that. And this is just, to me anyway, this is just way too tough for her.
Harmonize won the Grade 1 Del Mar Oaks last year. She is winless since, although she has placed in a couple of graded stakes races. Like My Impression, I don't see the forward move as a 4-year-old.
Right, I think it's too tough for her as well.
Let's take a look at our top selections for the Grade 1 Diana. It's an interesting race. I think Lady Eli showed a tactical speed last time out. I think she's going to work out a good trip. She's going to be a short price. She just seems like the most likely winner. Talk about Kadura, however. This is a filly trained by Graham Motion, who's done nothing wrong in North America.
Yeah, that's true. Look at you. Catering to keeping your standing as a fan favorite.
Fans love it.
Going with Lady Eli right on top.
It's a glad-handing selection.
I'm going to take a little shot with Kadura. I'm not sure that she's good enough. I'm going to give her one more chance to prove it, though. Her Jenny Wiley, where she was third
a good
behind,
race.
she ran fine. She was off a layoff in that race, too. You have to remember, she was just starting back in that spot. I thought she ran fine, and I thought she ran fine again last time. She had a good trip in that race, but not as good a trip as Hawksmoor did, sort of walking on the lead, and I liked the way this horse just sort of finished right with that horse at the end, and I don't mind them going shorter with her in this race. Got tactical speed to be up close. She's probably the best price of the four main contenders in here. I do think she'll be a bigger price than Dickinson, but maybe not. I'm going to give her one chance in this race.
8-1 on the morning line for Cador. I know you're not a big weight guy, but you'll take the 8 pounds from Lady Eli and the 6 from Antono, going a mile and an eighth on the turf. Mike's going to go with the 4 Cadura. I'm going to go with the 3 Lady Eli, the favorite, very popular horse in the Grade 1, Diana. If you are playing the Belmont Saturday card from home, DRF Bets has got a great deal. If you sign up right now at drf.com/take10, you get a $300 cash bonus plus 10% win place takeout on 10 select tracks all summer long. It's a really good deal. Sign on up for DRF Bets. Approximate post time for the Grade 1 Diana featuring Lady Eli, 6:18 Eastern on Saturday at the Spa. Good luck.